Okay. I'm going to, let me see what stuff I have to work on today. This is just a features and bugs list that I keep on hand. I think I want to do this one. I started poking around at this morning. Essentially, when you bring up the app launcher, adding icons to the side, just as a, even though it's not a huge feature, I think it's expected and people want to see the icons. So there's a tool called SIPs, and if I run SIPs, and this is like the, make that bigger, the resize, the format, and you can take the icon and tell it where to go. Like right now I'm in the OBS directory, so this would create, if I go into downloads and OBS, this would create this PNG. And it should have, it looks like it has transparency, hopefully. So I'm gonna write a script, create app icons, just as kind of like a playground of something I can bring into the Kit SDK, so that when the app launcher script runs for the first time, so let me back up real quick, because if you look at the app launcher, when it runs the first time, it'll search for all the apps, and then create a database where it stores the apps. And that essentially looks like, let's see, the apps. Essentially looks like this: name and a value. The description, just the path for now. I wonder if apps provide some sort of description. I doubt it. So essentially adding an image here so that an image displays when you come in here. So if we go back to our, create, if I can type today. Let me actually, over in my terminal, so SIPs is in user bin. So create app icons. Let's make sure that this exists. Standard out, standard error. Actually not which, I guess we could look for it anywhere. So we'll just make sure that standard out, like this, just make sure it exists, and if it doesn't, then we won't worry about app icons, essentially, is what I'm thinking. I don't know if there's a scenario where someone wouldn't have SIPs installed on OS X. I mean, it's bundled with OS X, maybe you somehow uninstalled it, but it's always nice to kind of just check to make sure. So if standard error, we'll just exit the script for now. Actually, let me make sure, SIPC. Standard out, standard. Just to make sure that's what happens. Command failed. Okay, so yeah, it's actually erroring, not doing a standard error. Okay. Create app icons. So this would be more of a try-catch. All right, so make sure tips exist. Then let's find all the app icons. And so if we read dir, I'm pretty sure everyone's applications have to be root/applications. This will work for right now. The app launcher script does like a search through preferences and stuff like that, which I may have to account for, but this should be good for now. So if you look at this, you see there's an array of 78 files in there. Looks like we can filter by .app on the end. That doesn't look like an app. Is waves an app? Where's my Finder window? Guess I can go this way. So, okay, so that's a directory. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just search for the ones that end in .app right now and pull out the icon file. I think they'll all be located in contents resources. Let's see, create. So let's see if that's true. For my app of apps. And then we can await read dir. Well, is it all gonna be /content/resources? Let's do dir entries, and an app is a dirent filter. Name ends with .app. All right. So the path here, let's extract this. Apps dir. So we're gonna use that a couple times. Reader, let's see. Icons can be an array for now. And we'll read dir the apps dir. Actually, let's do path resolve apps dir, and then app, and then contents resources. Yeah, let's see what this turns out to be. App files. This won't be right. I'm just gonna see what the result is. Oops, apps is not defined. All right, so 69. Okay, so app icons. This one doesn't have app icons. This one only. Okay, so I wonder if it just has to be at IC. an ICNS file. I imagine there's only one in each one. I may need to have like a default icon file in case it doesn't find one. Okay, so hey, Granny Sith. Okay, so icon, well, let's see. The icon will be app files. Filter, then the name. First, let's go fat arrow. Name ends with .icns. And then icons push. Let's actually pull this out. App resource dir. App resource dir. And then icons push path resolve. App resource dir and the icon. Let's pull this out as well. Icon path. Okay. Whoops. Icon path resolved. That should be a string. That's an array of strings. Oh, so there should only be. Yeah, we can do find. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, find, perfect. More proof that most everyone is smarter than I am. All right. Those all look good to me. Now I'm curious. Excuse me. Okay, so with each of these icons, let's loop through these as well. Oops. And let icon path of icons. We will want to run our sit command, which looks like this. Awesome. Take care, Wojtek. So it looks like this. Await exec sips. The file path is going to be the icon path, and then the out. Oh, this should be. We're gonna need the name of the app too. So yeah, let's do icon path and app. We're gonna have to map these back to the app, or else that's not gonna work at all. So icons out. app. I think that'll be like obs.app.ping, and that's fine for me. No wait, I did that wrong. Oh, I copied. That's what's wrong. I copied the next line. Okay, so we don't need that. So the in is the icon path. The out is let's ensure dir. I think I already have an assets path in Kit. I think that's where I'd want to store it. Let's see. No, I don't have an assets path. Wow, this song sounds stuck. Okay, so yeah, we'll drop them in assets path. And oh, I don't think this, that doesn't return. I don't think that returns the path. So whoops. So I need to do this way. So that ensure will create a path all the way to the directory. If any paths are missing in between the child directory and the root that you're passing it to. And kit path is a helper that is essentially a path resolve, but the resolve root is the kit SDK root, essentially. So all right, so let's output this to downloads. Let's do a path resolve the assets path and the icon path, no, and the app dot ping, and this can be the icon, no, not the icon path, the out path. I think that looks good. No wait, my bad, I swapped those around. This is the out path, and this is the icon path. Coding looks like a nightmare. It's a lifestyle choice, I guess. For some people, they just love it. Others can't stand it. Who knows why humans work that way. All right, I'm gonna fire that up and see what happens. Okay, so that felt like 2 seconds. And there should be assets directory that has all the icons. Okay, now I just want to try if I kind of hot swap the app launcher so that so this is the code that once you launch the app, it will fire up this script when you run the app launcher. When I hit the semicolon, the app launcher opens, and it's running the script live, so I can edit the script, and once I make changes, it will, the app will change as well. But I'll need to add to my choices in here an image of so right now inside of ScriptKit there's an application launcher, and I'm adding the app icons to it. Essentially you can see these app icons over here. So I wrote a script to grab all the app icons and convert them into PNGs, and now I'm going to pull them into the app. So this is the name. No, this is, let's see. Let's do this app name, that app name, and then the image is kit path assets. Yeah, maybe I should put it in an icons directory. That would make sense. And then app name.png. All right, now I need to flush the processes so that when I do this, all right, did that. Let's see, create choices. Let me delete. Oh, that's what's happening. Command enter is not going to work for that. Sorry, that brought up something else. Like this command enter to refresh is also launching that first app. But I'll come back to that. App launcher command enter to refresh. It's launching first app. Yeah. Know where that is, but don't want to do that tangent right now. Okay, let's delete this and let it be recreated. So worked on that one and worked on that one. Okay. So the ones you see it working on are the ones that are in the applications directory. So you can see cron, Discord, Doubler, Endel. Oh, but Elgato. I wonder if this one has playlist toolbox contents. Is there like a manifest file inside of apps that say where their icons are? So Google Chrome. Yeah, Chrome didn't get created. Okay, so let's see, where is Chrome's icon then? Applications, Google, contents. Resources. App ICNS. Why did I not find it? Create app icons. Oh, is it because it has space in the name? Did I not account for something in here with space in the name? Yep, that's what happened. I believe it's this. Mess around those in quotes, or else that might not work. So create app icons. There we go. Now we got a bunch more. Google Chrome. There. Yep. So let's delete this. Okay, now we should have all of the ones inside. Okay. So that one's in the applications folder, but it's nested inside of a couple directories. That should be fine though. All right, I'm actually curious with these. Like the preferences. I don't think I have the preferences in here. Sound. There's the pref pane. So system library preferences, sound. Well, I wonder if I can system library preference panes. Oops. Sound contents. I wonder if info plist has the app. I don't know what my default app is for this. .icns icon. System library preference panes, sound contents, resources. Is there an ICNS? ICNS. Assets.car. I wonder where the preferences icon is. I'll have to figure that one out. You can bring up, if you haven't used that in ScriptKit before, if you hit slash, it'll bring up the browser, the file browser. So semicolon is the app launcher, slash is the file browser. I wonder if OS 10, where is the preference pane icon? Resources. Browse within the resources folder and look for an ICNS file. Yeah. That's what I did already. Preference panes. Does that display something differently when you do that? Sound pref pane, resources. Browse the resources folder and look for an ICNS file with a similar name. Yeah, I don't see. I wonder if this. No. Can I extract this? I don't know what a car file is. I imagine it's like a tar extract car file. Car tool. Downloads. Yeah, even this, I'm always working on ScriptKit, so I haven't built the habits of like selecting directory and opening the terminal. Like I built all these tools that I can't build the habits to use because I'm always working on it instead of using it. So which car tool? Oh, that's a Xcrun. Looking for an icon. That's a lot more data than I thought I'd get out of. Oh, this must be for every file that's in there. Rendition name. Well, I can't bundle a proprietary tool. I mean, I could. Maybe I just won't worry about the icons for the system stuff right now. I'm going to bring this stuff into my other script. One thing I love about ScriptKit for this stuff is it's a lot of copy and paste. If you find a script you like, you can often just copy and paste it into where you want to use it. So I guess we'd have to do that stuff in here. Let's see, but we already know all the value is the path to the app. Okay, so let me bring this over in smaller pieces. All right, so I don't need to loop all the apps. I just need to find the icon. So this should app files. This is the value. That's the path to the app. I'm going to rename this app path. Whoops. App path. All right. And we're finding one. I guess I should find the icon one at a time rather than. Yeah. So I won't need to like gather them. Let's create app icons, and then output assets path sips icon path. And image is, let's just call this image. We'll see if that works. I can delete this assets directory. I'm actually going to make this assets icons, or maybe assets app icons. I may even buy this script, assets app launcher icons, just in case I want to like do other assets per script. So that looks good, looks good. Let's go ahead and give that a try. We're going to clear out the apps database. This will take a unexpected reserved word. Probably having to wait in here. All right. Okay, that failed on. I'm gonna have to. This returns an array of promises, so we have to await promise all. And wherever the map ends down here. Okay. Path argument. Let me clear these out again. App's not in there, no assets. Is one of them not finding an icon? Icon path. Let's say if icon. this stuff. Let's try that. Okay, so that did something. Created this. Okay, so it's not finding any of the icons from our logic before. So why would that be? App files, app path. Is app path not what I think it is? Bring up some other logs here. That's a lot of parallels. Those look right to me as far as application paths go. Try running that again. Oh, I need to clear out the apps database. There's no errors. That looks good. Icon path, chapter assets. Let's try that. Okay, so all the icons are empty, so that's what's happening. Files reader app path. Log app path app files. Oops. Yeah, those files aren't showing. What's going on there? So it should read the directory of the app files. Oh. Yeah, let's just see if that files.length is there. I know I'm probably doing something really silly here that I can't put my finger on. They all have one, and that doesn't doesn't sound right. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's not going into content resources. I didn't copy that line. Good job, me. Okay. Nope. I can... Jay, I checked on my... Everything looks fine on my end. Let's give this another shot. Appster. Oh, this is app path. Okay, so that's looking for application scripts in library. If is dir at resource dir. Bring that out. Okay, and access app before initialization. Okay, where? This one. Thanks, Granny. Yeah, I just checked on both on my other screen and looked fine. Okay, so app.ping. Wherever app name is. App name. Let's do this. Icon name. took a little while, so something was happening. Okay, I don't see any image paths in any of those, but it looks like it generated a bunch of images. So it's something with the image path part of the script. Can delete this. And so this is working. Oh, this is redefining image, whereas it's defined up here. That's what happened. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Essentially, I don't think I'll worry about any of these. There's a couple missing ones. I don't know why the calendar app doesn't have an icon. That might be another one of the like bundled up situations. I think what I want to do though, so let's bring this over to the source script. And I think what I want to do is do like a building choices sort of thing. Let's do set panel. Markdown indexing apps and images and icons. Let's see if that works. I'll have to do that ahead of time. Let's create choices. Okay, so this will run here. And interesting, it displayed that and then kind of flashed. What's up, Chris? Long time, man. Waves back in real life. So the second time it runs, like everything is cached and whatnot, so that's fine. It's that, I would kind of like the first run where it's doing that quick index and icon conversion step. That's a little janky. Like, I'm not super concerned about it. It's one of those things where, thanks, Chris. I have put a lot of work into it. Today is we're adding the app icons to the app launcher. So when you open ScriptKit, hit semicolon, it brings up the app launcher. If you hit slash, it brings up a file browser. Greater than brings up a little terminal now. So I'm building all these like power menu features. There's, yeah, lots of new fancy stuff. I need to finish up a bunch of features this month and then work on like instructional content, the thing I'm actually good at, rather than building apps, which I'm strongly mediocre at. Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I don't like this. So I hit the key, indexing apps, and then that's the moment where it's converting all the images, or converting all the ICNS files to images. Yeah, it's funny how much of app building is you feel like you're trailblazing because nothing you Google for gives you any results for your questions. And I think it's just because every app is so unique, where it feels like Googling questions for websites, like a lot of people run into the same issues. Maybe that's just my like anecdotal experience, just as one person building this specific thing, but it feels really hard to find resources on this stuff. And then it's like, once I figure it out, I'm like, no one else is going to want to know the answer to this, so I don't bother teaching it, which is probably also the issue. But like the amount of people who want to know how to scan all the applications on your system and convert their icons into PNGs, that's a fairly low percentage of the population on Earth. But yeah. That's true. It would definitely be a must-watch for the certain group, huh? I definitely have a big old pile of stuff I could teach from this. Thanks, Christian. I'm gonna just kind of, I mean, how bad is this for like an initial, that has to have some sort of converting icons to images or something. So it's fine after. I could do it in the background before anyone ever uses it. I'm trying to avoid doing anything like on launch in case it's like a feature someone doesn't want to use. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on hold for a second. That'll be cool though. It's one of those really nice to haves, scene icons. So I'm glad they all got the transparency in there. That really helps with the look. Yeah, cool. And I'm definitely not going to worry about like preference panes, icons, and stuff. Let me check in light mode. Yep, still looks good. Okay. Back to dark. Okay. Let me see what else. I'm going to put this as like half done. No, like 99% done. think I want to work on, I think I got system commands. Oh, brightness and display settings. So minus is going to be the system commands. None of these which I want to run right now. And I also need to make a like a script that'll be first. So it'll be like minus shows system commands and open dev tools. Launch terminal or something. So that the first script here would show you the stuff and just give you some like tips. And that's gonna be like one of the last things I write, but I'll need to give it, I don't think scripts can have. It's one of those situations where the logic is alphabetically sorted, and I'll have to add some custom logic for forcing something to the top. I don't have, and I can't think of anything I have in there right now that would make that easy. So, something I do want to work on. Actually, let me make sure that this is all working in the TypeScript build. Yeah, that takes a little while. Yeah, I'll do that off stream sometime where I figure out some sort of 1 second while indexing and get the messaging right around that. So one thing I want to add is like a list of templates you can paste. They're like, form is the wrong word because forming means something completely different to web developers. But a template, like an email template and those sorts of things where you could select from your templates and then it would prompt you to fill in the first name, last name, greeting, whatever sort of stuff. And just curious what the best way to do this would be. Template, called playground, I guess. So there'd be like select template, and then this would be this would be the templates database. And this would be the items. So to add stuff to our items template, let's say, or to items database, let's say placeholder, select template. I like to use this. The feature essentially, like, on no choices means that if you've typed down and filtered out every choice available, then do this instead. And I like to, if they've typed down and there's no choices available, offer to create a new, like you can see, if I just type on no choices, it'll prompt me to create a script called on no choices. For me, that's the workflow of, I switch that thing and I want to create something really fast, rather than having to hit some sort of new command N, new command or something. The bad part about it is it's like a hidden feature. So if they're presented like right now, if you look at ScriptKit, I also have a new tab which you could go to. So I'll probably put tabs in the template one as well. Sort of do a similar, maybe just 2 tabs, but anyway, for right now, we can take the input and set panel, create template named input. I think I've been using H3s recently. Template playground. Okay, so there's no items in there. Hey Dan, I'm working on ScriptKit. If you haven't heard of it, it's over at scriptkit.com. Looks like this, runs scripts, launches apps, browses files, runs a terminal, all sorts of fun stuff. Right now I'm working on a feature to list a bunch of templates, like templates you'd fill out with a, where the first name is a variable, last name is a variable, and date and all that sort of stuff. So I've just barely started on this feature, and yeah, there's really nothing in there yet. Let me make sure the template is DB templates. Yeah. Items. Start with an empty array. Okay, so now this, cool. Awesome, Nadim. Glad to hear it. I'm thinking of updating Scratchpad. Let me know. So I have this, I don't think I've written in my journal today, but this is my shortcut for launching a journal. And each time I write something, it will commit and push it to a journal. So you see all these markdown files. I'm not going to open my journal on stream. That's for the $1 million subscribers, or I don't know. Anyway, but what it does is each time you open it, it'll put a timestamp on it, and then the next day it'll start it over. So I'm thinking of having Scratchpad be that, where everything's organized, like notes of the day and notes timestamped. And then keeping these files locally, and if they put in their GitHub credentials, figure out something for it remotely. Do you think that's better than just like Scratchpad right now is just that one file? Which I don't know, maybe that seems right to me, whatever, some note. I don't know. Maybe I'll just bundle the journal script with like as like a script example. I think that makes more sense. I don't know. Yeah, temporary notes, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of like note-taking, research style stuff you can do with this, especially where in these scripts where you're just pop open a window, pop open an editor, write something down. We could get really Obsidian could read a directory. Yeah. I don't know too much about Obsidian's format. I'd have to see, like, one of these, like, on my distant to-do list is to have like the Obsidian style, or what's that project called? Foam, where you can like navigate through Markdown files by clicking on the bracket links. I'd love to do something like that in like in a script where like the editor could find all of the links inside of a file, and you could hit a shortcut to bring up every referenced file and those sorts of things to make it like a research companion or a notes companion sort of thing. Kind of even like on par with Obsidian and their sorts of features, but also allowing you to add any sort of APIs and the stuff scripts can do. But that would require like deep dive into the Monaco editor. Like this is using Monaco editor, the same thing that VS Code uses, and that's a full-time project. Plenty of other stuff to do right now. Let me get back on this templates. On no choices. So the template is let me double check how I am using this in app run. No choices. Yeah, I'm not submitting from here, so I'm checking if the return script is null or something. Edit, run, and no script selected. Create new script, new quick. There it is. If the script is string, and if that string is a file, and if it's not a file, then create a new one. That's sound logic. I trust past me to have made a good choice there. Is file template. We can just do this. Oops. Let's see. Await editor to create your template. Content. And then come back. And then want to write the file. Let's do can path Assets. Oh no, this will be kit path. Templates, directory, and then named. What is a file extension of a template? I think these are all going to be marked down. No. I guess it could be whatever file type you want. I'm going to make it markdown for now. I guess I would have to organize. Okay, we'll focus on markdown. We'll come back to file types. I can just see someone using this for JavaScript and like JSON config files and that sort of nonsense. Write file, template path, and actually that's a template path too. The template path, and then content. Let's actually grab this template assets path, ensure dir template assets path, path resolve. All right. And if this is a file, I have to read the file from the template path, and this is UTF-8, and then this is content. All right, so write file, and then also I want to write items push we want the name, template name is set to the input, template name, and the I guess we don't have to add the content to the database. We can just let them be files. That way, if it's just a file in the system, you can just open it up and edit it anytime. Oh yeah, we also want the so items is the template name and template path. All right, so we want this to map. The name is the the name is the template. Template name and template path. Template name, and then Where's my missing curly? Let's bring this out. Template choices. Template name, template path, turn name is template name, and then description. Oops. Can be the template path, and then the preview. Can be the read file, template path, contents, and then yeah, I'm just going to focus on Markdown. That's right. Don't think too hard about it. I was thinking of all the different types of highlighting I might have to provide based on templates, but yeah, we're going to leave it. Template choices. Right. That was a lot of code for not testing anything. Yeah, I figured it would just straight up break. Sometimes I'm overconfident. Templates. No wait, logs, templates, logs. Template choices, await, select template. Let's comment this out right now. Okay. Template name is this. Roger. This is a template. First name. This is one of the parts I figure I'll just use double curlies. I think double curlies is like what most people would expect for a template syntax. Oh, I hit escape instead of save. You stayed in escape. Roger. Hello, Roger. Want to go to place. Save. Templates. All right. So that's the Roger template. Oh, I didn't add a value. That's what I didn't do. And the value is the template path. Perfect. Okay. So now, so just to see that working again. All right. Now we need to, once someone selects a template, I'm tempted just to bring up the editor. I don't know if like I could, like there's definitely a scenario where I build some sort of plugin for the editor that finds each, I guess you call it a token, and then highlights it for you to type in and replace. Right now I might just leave it as, I wonder if I could find the line and column. I don't think in my editor. How to detect high contrast. Template playground. So before this, bring up the editor with the content. The value is the content. And is there a line number, line height, line numbers, code lens, position? I'm trying to see if I can put the cursor where the token is. Word wrap. Scroll to. I know I can add it. I swear I have. No, I think I only have that when you're opening VS Code. Line number, editor model, get line count. Oh yeah. There's a scroll to bottom, scroll to top, or center the editor when you open it. But I don't have a line number. The other thing the other approach which might make more sense is to prompt with an arg for each token it finds. Now I have some of the template compiler from Handlebars. And I don't know. I don't know if this finds all of the tokens in there before it compiles. Let me see. I think I can do run dev on that. Template playground. Nothing. Okay. Template playground. Oops. Compiler. promise? No. Code I haven't looked at in forever. New from template, compile. Let's look at handlebars. Actually, this is npm handlebars. Known helper. Just reading documentation. Utility functions. I want to see if there's a way to, for handlebars, handlebars list all variables in the template. Debug the value of this in a template. Extract schema. Oh yeah, I guess we could do full like if expressions. I wonder if there's a like. Is there a competitor to handlebars now? Mustache. EJS. I've definitely heard of Pug. Let's check out that bar handles library. A proof of concept. Check how hard it would be to extract variable references from handlebar templates. Do I want to deal with conditionals in the templates? Is a good question. Or do I want to just write my own logic with strings and see if there's another one. This is built on top of that bar handle, so it's a little bit newer. See if there's any issues about it. Zach, what's up? Zach, have you ever extracted variables from a handlebar template before? Please say yes. Just say yes. I know you want to say yes. Fired. No, rehired. Yeah, it looks like a really difficult thing to do. That's a close one. Really difficult thing to do. So I'm trying to build this feature out where you can like build up templates, and then you have a list of templates, and then once you hit enter, it will prompt you for all of the variables inside of the template. Then paste the entire template into, whatever's underneath it. The easy way out for me would be just to do, let's see, templates, playground. The easy way out is this, where let's create a new untitled file. So if I select Roger, it would give me this, and I would want to go to lunch, hit save, and then that's the easy way out, which is totally fine. But if I assume there's no conditional stuff in there, if I assume it's just curly braces, then I can just regex that and grab them all. Yeah, you could almost write a script. Is that crazy? So if instead of templates, they would look like this, and you would have the template like this, hi, first name, and first name, I want to go to Yeah, so instead of a templating system, it's just a script, which seems to be the whole, it's like script kits thing. It's kind of in the name. And then the editor would support them. And I could just dump those scripts in. Let me try that. Well, I don't need to delete that. Template playground. So I want to dump this into Ken templates, and these can just be right. That's the thing, like, do we want to deal with conditionals and advanced templating logic, which would mean a script, or do we want to keep it basic and just extract variables from a string? And that's where, like, if it's a script, you could do dates, API calls, script stuff. If it's a string and you're just filling out and you're just like dumping strings into it, then that becomes more difficult as well. Like, the user would have to type in the current date. I mean, I think I would use the scripts version. Let's make these JavaScript files. You have a Prime sub? Oh, I don't think I have any sort of notifications or anything if people subscribe. The effort I've put into Twitch channel features is pretty minimal. I want to prove to myself that I can stream regularly. Before doing that, I've streamed about 2 or 3 times a week, each week for the past month. And it's always funny how, like, you get these big butterflies in your stomach before you start streaming, like, should I, shouldn't I? But then you just start doing it and whatever. Yeah, not monetizing, you know me. I'm terrible at that stuff. Let template equals let's give them a that's okay, I guess. Right file. Well, I guess in their script they'd have to have set selected text. There'd be no way for me to know what the template was and automatically set selected text. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then if this exists, rather than set select text, it's going to be run. And the template path. Okay, so I wonder if this can template playground. Still has that. I'll say dinner. Why didn't it detect this was a JavaScript file? Place. Let place. Wait, arg. Where do you want to go? And let's go to for lunch. Oops. Oh, I didn't hit save. I'm so used to templates playground. I'm so used to using escape. Eat. Foo. I hit escape again. Wow, it's so ingrained. Templates playground. Dinner. Foo. Command S. Templates playground. Dinner. Foo. Okay, so that worked. Templates playground. Let's say email. Hello. First name. Let first name. This way arg. Enter first name. And save. And templates playground. Email. John. Okay. I need to go into here and the editor. Value is this. Value and language. JavaScript. I think it handles the casing. Something. No, it must be JS. Ah. There it is. Okay. Now we get our highlighting and stuff. Oh, is this going to give me auto completion? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. The fun part is you could even do this. Enter first name. Hello. How was your enter thing? All right, so playground. I hit escape again. I'm just gonna write that in there. Yeah, that is nice. That's the fun part about one of those benefits of top level await or await in general is like inserting it inside of strings. On escape. Submit input. I've never tried this before. Yeah, you can just do that. Templates playground, JavaScript. Script. Templates playground. Hey, that worked. Nice. That's one of those like foresight things that I didn't realize I thought about ahead of time. But those two pieces fit together very nicely. Submits a handler. It's a global handler that you can invoke anytime it's awaiting for a value, and it'll submit it and continue with the script. Yeah. It'll continue with the script because I initially put it in there for testing purposes because I needed a way to continue when it was awaiting for an arg or awaiting a prompt. But it's actually turned out really useful in some other, like on this keystroke submit or on this timeout submit or something. So okay, we're gonna need a way to edit the scripts. So edit edit template. This is one of those things where someday there should be a function where I could take the name of the template or something, but it doesn't matter for right now. Shortcut. Command plus O. And can I import command? Command is essentially, if it is Mac, command, if not control. I'm trying to remember that eventually this will be on Windows. Oh, and then is Mac is this one. Edit, remove. No shortcut for that. No shortcut for you. So template path. If flag edit else. Oops. edit template path. Flag remove. We'll do remove template path. Makes me tempted to use run, remove, and edit as keys in an object. And then once it's done editing, would you want to go back? I think you'd want to go back to the script. Go back to this main script, templates playground. Templates playground. Platform is not defined. Oh, platforms on OS. Templates playground. We want to remove Roger. I thought, oh, that's why. I don't need that. This should be able to find it. Note, switch, toolkit. I'm essentially going to copy this over into the Kit SDK once this is ready. Oh yeah, I need to remove it from the database as well. I guess I could do it by file name, but then you can do like any interesting names. Let's do I'll just do it by file name. I don't need the database for this. That way you can like copy and paste templates into the templates directory. And now template choices is an items map. Now items becomes await reader. Let's ensure that can templates exists, and then items is items is reading that template names, and then template choices is template template names dot map. And then name template path is path resolve. The template path template name. And this is path dot base name. I think base name removes last portion. Where's the path dot something extension name? This is one of those, need to, after you type in a name for your script, add dashes and stuff. Or name for your template script. I can never remember exactly what path parse does. Gives you some values. Okay, it gives you the base name and the extension name, which are both what I need. Base, replace, extension. But it's one of these Node.js path. Okay, yeah, name is the file name without the extension, so I don't even have to do that. That's one of those things I learned like along the way, and I'd written a bunch of string replacement stuff, which I sorely regretted not knowing that was built in. Parse. Let's see, do I have any case like convert? Yeah, I think it's something we all do, is like write a bunch of code, then realize it was there for you all along. What's that case converter called? Change case. They're going to convert from dash case, let's see, dot constant capital. What's param case? Param case. Convert from param case to title case. Okie dokie. Yeah. That's a good life lesson that I've learned. Well, I thought I've learned it, but then I keep on doing it. I think these are all. So, sentence case, snake case. Must install title case separately. Boo. Yeah, change cases. How many installs? It's, yeah. I mean, I really only need Pascal or param case and title case. Pascal case. Huh. Oh, that has some downloads. Ooh, documentation on hover. I like that. I might just bundle one of these. Seems like something gets used a lot. Oh dang, are you dropping script install links inside of chat? Let's see if that works. Dang it, that's opening on my, let's see. Opening on my other screen. Let's do it right here. Boop. Boop. I have your codes now, Zach. What you gonna do? You know, it's those little moments of ScriptKit, like clicking a link and seeing the code was on your machine on mine. Like, some user. There you go. I got you. I got your back. Zachary Jones's. Oh, is text case a separate library? Oh, you went with this guy. Hi, Bertle. Egghead has taught me a lot too. Tell you what. Zach, did you like choose text case over something like this for any particular reason, or just because? I'm sure they all have the same code. You didn't even use switch case? Oh, in the case. There it is. Oh, that's the one I have. Oh, I probably sent you this one, right? It's the one you found, yeah. This looks very similar. That's sus. With a capital US. I can't remember the code I wrote yesterday, so I'm sure you did. I'm gonna grab. This is one of these utilities I'm highly considering just adding based on how often I reach for it. That's I don't know, maybe the file size isn't worth it, but I haven't like gone too deep into that. Have I ever tried Vim or Neovim? Yes, I have. Hey, Constantine. Let's see, templates playground. In case anything. Oops. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on. I'm using Restream, so it's on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter, I think. Yeah, we use camel case and did they call it param case in this one? Snake case, kebab case. Interesting how that has different names for everyone. Kebab case. Oh, I'm sure they named it kebab case and case. Oh. Wow, any reason I moved away from Vim and Neovim? That is it's a great question. I disagree with the modes that Vim uses. As in, I use a tool called Carabiner, which allows me to do similar modes globally on my machine versus just in Vim. So I believe that the keyboard shortcuts you use in one program or editor should transfer over to other editors, and that I put a lot of work into making my system work that way. So like I have this config file I can pull up from anywhere and look at all these mappings. This is probably about as yeah, Vim people spend a lot of time managing a file to configure Vim to turn it into like a fully fledged editor, and like I'm not against that choice. For like, if that's what they want to do, more power to them. My choice is to manage a Carabiner config file, which allows me to manage things globally across apps. So I can use my shortcuts in Chrome, Ableton, video editing, all sorts of stuff in various modes. Like one mode is when I have a finger on the trackpad, another mode is when I'm holding down the escape key. Like, I disagree with their modes being like you press a key, release a key, then you're in a mode, press a key, release a key. You press a key, you're in a mode, you release a key, you leave the mode. Anyway, I kind of get on a soapbox on that stuff. I'm gonna stop talking about that now. There's I'll pitch my talk. Keyboard something. This is me. And this is a talk I put together for, oops. And OBS isn't allowing me to paste in chat right now. Paste. I can type, but I can't paste. Oh, I guess I have to right click and paste in this weird little menu. Okay. Yeah. I'm proud of this talk. I think it's, I put a lot of effort into it. And even though it's only 19 minutes, it's a lot of effort that went into that, and a lot of research and other stuff. Happy to answer any questions about that talk. This one doesn't have a title case. Ace Jump. Oh, I'm so proud of Ace Jump. There are a few like things I've made in my life. Like one that I was really just like super proud of. Ace Jump is way high up there. What's a bust for you? Title case, best case, yeah. Title case. There's probably like a lot of English rules around this that don't fit into the other libraries. Right, was that text case one you used that had title case on it? It did. Maybe that's why we use text case, because it had both of those. And text case has param case. Oh, this one uses Chicago. Is that? Oh, it's been a long time since I've been to class. Is that configurable? Do people care? Well, I guess this one is for displaying a title or a name in a drop-down list, not a proper paper. Let's do kebab case. They call it param case. Alrighty. Nice. Well, it's battle tested then. How do you like this AI generated music? It's this thing called AIVA. This is the AI generated hip hop channel. Some of the songs get interesting. Let's try some medieval RPG ambience. But it has this neat feature where you can like upload your own songs, and it'll try and make songs based on those. It hasn't worked too well for me. I've only done it a couple times, but here's one I tried. This is, Cake song. I'm going the distance, going for speed. I'm all alone in my time I need. That song. It says that it made this song based on that. Well, I guess it's a lo-fi song. I don't know what. Yeah, some of the notes get kind of random. But you can like export them and then as MIDI and then modify them in your own editors and stuff. So so they curate a list for this stuff. We'll do. See how this channel's doing. Anywho. I wish I could show the Midjourney AI stuff I've been playing with. They've asked people not to show it on stream though. Wow, okay. That was not what I was doing. Let's see. I wonder if I have any invites left. Let me see. Oh. I wonder why those invites are failing. Do I have Discord open? I want to use my new. Zach, were you around when I added icons to the app launcher? Oh, let's move this off screen. I'm working on ScriptKit and getting distracted by various things. Let's see. Zach Jones. Next. All right, I DM'd you a invite to Midjourney. They haven't been working. Like I've sent two to someone else. They didn't work, unfortunately. So I'm not. I kind of doubt it'll work for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. But not that one. Template. Playground. The name. Template path. Let's see. Let's rename this to template path for new name. Wait, I said rename. Template path for new name. What's up, editor? Huh. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great time waster. All right, well, let's just do template path. We're getting rid of the items. We're just writing a file. Template path needs to be param case around this. And then these names title case name. Templates playground. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these. This editor, there's a built-in ScriptKit editor that's using the core of VS Code. It says terminal in the tipper thingy. Terminal? Terminal in the tipper thingy? Oh, like my actual terminal? I mean, if you launch, so ScriptKit is a popover or like always on top, and it doesn't change the app because it's not like an app. No, it's okay. I'm always open for questions. I need to remember that while I've been working on this for a couple of years, some people have never seen it before, so. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I need a highlight JS, I believe. No. Highlight. Highlight JavaScript is in. I can't remember if I exported highlight. Where's the preview? This isn't Markdown anymore. My fingers are telling me I need to go eating lunch. I don't want to type anymore. Failed to render preview. The WebStorm. Oh yeah. I used to work for JetBrains. I still love WebStorm. I have taught on Egghead using VS Code because it has a larger install base. And I've kind of made it my main editor because it's what everyone uses, not because it's the best, if that makes sense. Because I consider myself an educator, even though like the past year and a half or whatever it's been, I've been working on this more than I've been doing educational stuff. I'm gonna kick back into education mode here next month when I wrap this stuff up. Now that I've moved into my new house and stuff. Anywho, I just think it's important that people are familiar with the tool that that you're using when they look at it and they're learning something. So, also one of the reasons I built an editor into ScriptKit is that when I'm teaching it, I won't have to worry about talking about configuring editors or anything. They can just open the file in ScriptKit, edit the script, and then be done with it. And I don't have to say, install an editor of your choice and open this path inside of the editor to open your whatever. I can avoid so much because I have control over the editor. Awesome. Highlight JavaScript. Why is that failing? Oh, I pass in a file path to, that's right. Template playground. I don't have to read the file. With highlight JavaScript, I just pass in the template path. I think. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, for some people, the Java dependency is a showstopper for them. I remember I was at PyCon one time, the largest Python conference, showing somebody PyCharm, and they were so impressed by all the features. And couldn't wait to go home and use it. And they're like, well, and they said, this is built using Python, right? I'm like, no, it's built on top of Java. And then they just stormed off like in a huff. It was funny that it was some sort of moral code of theirs to never use anything written in Java, even though they were completely sold on it 2 seconds earlier. What you gonna do? Maybe that was you. Yeah, that's the... WebStorm was so far ahead of VS Code for a long time. But I think like every editor has its like maximum potential, and VS Code is caught up a lot faster. Like even though WebStorm probably has a lot of features that pro users rely on, VS Code has caught up a lot of ground, for sure. How do you know that Vim and Emacs will be around in 20 years? We got a time traveler in the chat. Sorry, I'm being facetious. I'm not actually doubting that. So templates, playground, and we can edit. Let me reset this. Templates, playground. Why are there 2 templates called default? Oh, one's JS and... Oh, that's right. There's a directory called templates already. And those have the script templates in them and other templates. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it for 1 second. Oh, that's too bad. I had a couple favors I wanted to do for me. Where do I put these files if templates is already a directory? I kind of doubt anyone uses the template directory for new scripts. The tutorial's in there. You know, Zach, what I could do is if it's a markdown file, I could just fill out variables. Well, no, you could still just make that a string. Yeah, this could definitely be like a tutorial directory. It's these 2 files, which every script you create uses these 2 files. So if you want to go up and say author Zach Jones, now when I create some new script, is that not using the template? Is that using the JavaScript template? It is using the JavaScript template. This is something I haven't looked at in forever either. Another new script. Oh. I guess it's never mattered. And I should definitely trim... I should trim that white space. And where it inserts the name. Yeah, I think the new from template isn't accounting for... It should. Oh well, it's one of those things. I'm going to toss that on the bugs list and come back to it later. Templates aren't pulling in from the, I will say, TS templates are pulling in the JS template. Better name insertion into templates. I'd hate to just drop those in scripts. I don't think they belong in the same place. I could just put them in a templates directory. We've all been there. Where to put them? I think I made us go get some lunch and think about it. 2 o'clock, yeah. All right, I'm gonna pause there. I'll try and be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna move this to the left bracket shortcut. So like minus is system commands, the greater than's terminal. I'm gonna have the left bracket be the like list of templates you can choose from to fill out a template and paste it. Template scripts. And what else is on my list before the next release? Not too much. I got the app icons. This was the big one for today. Finding all the system app icons. We had to find them and parse an ICNS file into a PNG and then display it, but that worked out all right. Yeah, cool. I'll be back on tomorrow. Take care, everyone.